Hey Fight fans, I'm Sarah Davis and you're watching Fight News Now Extra. Stay tuned next as we tell you about the latest matchmakings and who is going under the knife. Then we'll hear what John Pollock and Robin Black have to say, so let's get started. It was less than 2 months ago when we saw Juan Manuel Marquez knock out Manny Pacquiao, and now it's rumored that the two will both get back in the ring this April in a doubleheader. Marquez will face either Jesse Vargas or Vyacheslav Senchenko, and there's no word on who the Pac-Man will fight. It looks like Strikeforce's lightweight champion Gilbert Melendez has booked his first bout with the UFC, and it's the one he wanted. He'll face the UFC's lightweight title holder Benson Henderson in a 5-round championship match, which will likely headline UFC on Fox 7 on April 20th. The UFC's president, Dana White, is undergoing ear surgery in Los Angeles for treatment of Meniere's disease. Doctors will cut his left ear off, insert a tube to alleviate pressure, and then reattach the ear. White has been suffering from the painful disease, which causes vertigo and hearing loss since 2011, and says that this procedure will lower his chances of having an attack. Another well-known UFC personality has just gone under the knife. Bas Rutten had neck surgery to fuse 3 bones in his neck to alleviate pinched nerves and is looking forward to getting his strength back. Those are the latest newsmakers from the combat sports world. Let's hear from John Pollock and Robin Black. Guys?
Thank you, Sarah and Robin. The MMA fan, their weekend starts a day early starting this Thursday as Bellator moves over to Spike TV with their first card. This is a big one for Bellator. Obviously, Spike putting all of their promotional muscle behind Bellator here as their new mixed martial arts brand, and pairing this here with Impact Wrestling, which is their highest rated programming on Spike TV with a 10 p.m. Eastern start time. Is the MMA fan going to be staying up Thursday night, and is this an advantageous time slot to be putting Bellator in?
Well, you really want to start every Friday morning hungover. I mean, every single Friday morning. Thursday night, you're going to be up at 10 o'clock watching fights, drinking beers, and wake up hungover Friday morning? The answer, I think, is yes. I think we all want to watch a little wrestling as a lead-in, and Spike TV has proven in the past when they really helped the UFC break through to the mainstream, it was by following in the WWE in those early days. They've proven the wrestling lead-in to the MMA fan, and it's definitely going to work again. Thursday nights, it's free, it's open, it's time to watch Bellator.
They are going to be presenting 2 title fights on Thursday night. I think a big draw to a lot of people, especially Michael Chandler defends the lightweight title against Rick Hahn.
Yeah, I mean, Michael Chandler's a star. Michael Chandler became a star the night that he took that belt from Eddie Alvarez. It's a great place to start. I think it's a fight that he's going to win, and I think it's another opportunity to really, push another star in the Bellator organization.
And then featherweight title action, Pat Curran defending against Patricio Pitbull Freire. On paper, an interesting styles clash here. Patricio Pitbull, him and his brother, I almost think allergic to terrible fights.
Yeah, I like this. Of the 2 title fights, I think this is the one to really watch. And I'm not sure whether this one is first or this one is second. It would work in either role, because going into the lightweight title fight, you're going to have an exciting fight here. Or if you have this as your main event, this is going to be spectacular. Pitbull, always aggressive, always exciting, never sort of finds a way to slow down the action. And Curran, this kid, has just got better and better and better, and he's exciting every fight too. This is a beautiful way for these guys to start.
You wear a lot of different hats, Robin. I want you to put on television executive hat right now, and you're presenting Bellator here. Are you presenting this broadcast to a viewer that you assume is maybe not up to all of the Bellator history and who these fighters are? Is it a bit of an introductory broadcast for a lot of potential new viewers that have never sampled the Bellator product before?
Absolutely. I mean, one thing you can assume is that they know some fighting, because this is Spike Television, and this has been the home of the UFC for a long time. So you can assume that people know, what a triangle is, know what a guillotine is, but they don't necessarily know who Michael Chandler is. So when you're packaging up this show and you're packaging up Bellator and presenting it over the next little while, it's breaking stars. That's your priority, no longer breaking the sport.
one of the big keys for this new season and move over to Spike is to try and have a lot of crossover with the pro wrestling audience and the mixed martial arts audience. And one of those bridges has been Muhammad King Mo Lawal, who they have signed. They had sent him to Ohio Valley Wrestling to basically train him from scratch. He's a wrestling fan, but had never been trained. He's going into the light heavyweight tournament, will fight on January 24th. But we were discussing this off air, that to bridge that gap even further, wouldn't it be very prudent for Bellator and Spike to go after a heavyweight like Josh Barnett, someone that can already wrestle. He can be a very great promo and work very well to the Impact audience, and you put him in that heavyweight tournament, he is easily the favorite there, and I think easily beats Alexander Volkov, and could, I think, save you a lot of time, where Muhammad Lawal right now isn't even on TNA programming at this point.
Yeah, whereas Josh Barnett would step in immediately onto TNA. You know, there's a lot of aspects here. One is the pro wrestling and MMA connection has often been denied by a lot of MMA fans, but this is a project that I think is going to work. There's a room in the space to take a Mo Lawal at 9 o'clock, make him a pro wrestler, and then watch this guy fight in a bloody cage. And with Josh Barnett, man, this guy's ready right now. And when he said in his last promo when he won at Strikeforce, he said, "I serve no master." You know that he's already having conversations with Viacom. He has to be.
It's very interesting, I think, to watch this project unfold with Bellator and to an extent with TNA as well. These are two brands that are the minority in terms of the market share of their industries, trying to carve out that niche for themselves. I think with Bellator, we're going to know very quickly, based on the numbers here, does the MMA fan want more fighting in their weekly diet? Because you look just ahead here. I mean, you have the fights on Saturday in Brazil. Do you want to be adding another night of fighting to your schedule?
I think it's brilliant. I think there's room in the space to connect these two audiences and share them, and I think it's a very smart move by all parties involved.
Well, we are going to be very tired and hungover on Friday morning. Back on over to you, Sarah.
Thanks, guys. And if you haven't done it yet, make sure you download our Fight Network app for iPhone and Android phones. When you're on the go, you'll be able to stay up to date on everything combat sports. There's the latest articles and videos on our app. It's so easy to use. All right, stay with us next. We take you through Strikeforce's final card.